no Windows, no Unix, no C programming, no operating systems, and no, we were not able to work on machine understandable or machine codes. Now, C is still is a very prominent language in industry. In 2019, C was one of the top 5 language in industry, and still lots of applications are developed in C programming language. Now, before going to understand how to write coding in C, first of all, we need to understand the little interaction between high-level language and machine. See, dear learner, this is a machine. Okay, machine knows. Okay, before going to explain you, let me check chat box. Dear learner, till here everything, the PowerPoint is visible and my voice is audible. V means visible, A means audible. Please write in chat box. Is it audible? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Let me come to my PowerPoint. Now, this is a simple C code. Dear learner, you can see, we will go in detail what is hash include stdio. Since today you are just a beginner, therefore don't bother about this instruction and all. We will see in detail what exactly each and every sentence means here. This is a simple C program we write, and we have given this to computer. Will computer understand? Definitely no, because computer understand binary language. And you are giving instruction, even it is in a C, but written in English language. Computer not understand English. Computer understand binary only. And you are giving instruction in English. This is the problem. You want to communicate with computer, you need to talk with computer language, that is binary language. But you are talking in English. Therefore, we need a translator. Okay. Now, for example, this is the Chinese President Xi Jinping and former President of United States Barack Obama. The problem with these people, they don't know each other language. Jinping trying to communicate in Chinese, but Barack Obama knows English only. Therefore, we having translator. See, this side, this person translating Chinese into English, and this person is translating English into Chinese. Similarly, whenever you are writing your code in C programming language, you need a translator, and that translator will translate your C programming code into machine language code, into machine understandable code, that is binary code. Okay, and this is the job of translators. There are 3 types of translators. One is called compiler. Compiler is a program that translates the entire C program. See, this was your C program, no? The compiler will translate your entire C program in a one run. And compiler and the second translator is interpreter. Interpreter will translate your C program line by line. First, it will translate first line, second line, third line, and fourth line. Another type of translator is assembler. Assembler is a translator that translates your assembly language code into machine understandable code, and that is binary. Hope you understand the concept of translator. If yes, please write yes in chat box. And if you want to explain it once again, please write R in chat box. Devendra, thank you. Devendra, Uma, Kumar, thank you so much, dear learner. And now let me go to my presentation. Now, features of C programming language. There are so many programming languages, dear learners, but still C is one of the prominent languages that each learner in the field of programming should know because of its simplicity. You have to write your C program into simple English language code that is to be understandable by the user. Second feature of C language is speed. C language important feature is it's very fast. It's faster than any of other high-level programming language like Java, like C#. Still, C is faster than modern high-level programming languages. That is why C is very important. And why it is faster? Because C language is also called middle level language. Why it is? Because by using C, you can write system level programming, means you can interact with machine directly. You can write system level code as well as while using C, you can write standalone applications. Therefore, while using, you can interact with machine directly, and while using, you can develop a application, okay, user application. Therefore, C is called middle level language, because while using C programming language, you can directly interact with machine, and even you can develop a application. Okay, now another feature of C is it is a general purpose programming language. Like early days, in the beginning of programming language, dear learners, just like a Fortran language, it was developed in early 60s, and the Fortran was formula translation, and the purpose of that programming language is to solve mathematical problem related to mathematics. It was specific to problem domain. Similarly, there was a programming language called Basics, or another programming language in early days was Algol. Whatever these programming language like Algol, Fortran, Basics, these were meant for only specific purpose. Like they were meant for business applications, and someone made for mathematical application. But your C programming language is a general purpose programming language. Means while using C, you can develop any kind of application, whether it is related to business application, whether it is related to banking application, whether it is related to supermarket application and whatnot. Everything you can develop with the help of C programming language. That's why C is simple, C is fast, and C is general purpose. Next is rich library. C language having a rich set of library. See, dear learners, you might have seen the library in your university or college or in your school days. Library consists of books, no? Through books you can refer and understand the subject. But here library means some library, predefined library is given to you. Okay, as a C programmer, no need to write those code. As a learner of C, you have to just use those library, and each library having set of functions. Whenever you use those library, you can use those functions also. But the thing is, you need to include that library. For example, if your father have a car, you having all rights to access that car, but you need to give credit to your father. Oh, it is my father car. There only you can access. Okay. Now, C having so much rich example, C having library like math library, math.h, standard input output library, string.h library, many libraries are there, and that makes the programming flexible. Memory management. C supports dynamic memory allocation, where you can create memory at runtime. C provides modularity. C is a modular language, means if you need to use, if you want to make a complex task, if you want to solve a complex problem, the complex problem while using C, you can divide into small modules, and that is called functions. In C programming, you can use many number of functions in order to reduce the complexity of the program. A complex problem divided into small modules called function, and that is what modularity is. Portability. C allows you to run your application at any operating system, provided you should have compiler of that operating system. Extendability. Next feature of C programming is extendable. Means you can extend the feature. While using, let's say you develop an application, by using a C program, you can extend it feature in future. C supports pointer in order to interact with memory. If you want to access memory directly, C provides you support of pointer also. Till here, C features is okay to all of you? If yes, please write yes in chat box. Kuldeep is saying yes. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much, Jitendra, Ayush, everybody. Enjoy learning and exploring. Now let us come to our PowerPoint presentation. Okay, one learner is saying to repeat. Good. I will appreciate you. Let me repeat once again. See, learner. C features. Why C is so much popular? See, this smartphone I purchased last 4 years back, but still the smartphones are popular. Why? Because it having so many features. right? That in ordinary mobile phone not having. Similarly, C provide multiple feature, like it is very simple. You need to write the code in a simple English language. It provide very fast execution, then Java, then C Sharp. Why? Because it is very close to machine code. Now, rich set of libraries. C provide you inbuilt libraries where that you can just include it and use it. Memory management. C allow you to have a dynamic memory allocation. While when we go for dynamic memory allocation, malloc and calloc function, it provides you. And next is modularity. A complex problem can be broken into pieces in the form of module, and you can use the concept of functions over there. Next is extendability. You can extend the features in the next version of your application. Portability. You can run C application on different operating system. And pointers, it provide you the concept of pointers also. Now next is, dear learners, slowly we are going to have a deep dive in a C programming language. Now, before going to understand a basic structure of a C program, every thing have a structure, right? Just like, for example, myself, if you say, are a human being, every human being having structure. Like this is a face, this is the head of a human being, right? After that head, this is the body of a human being. Similarly, every C programming having some structure. Okay. Now there are six major section of a C program. There are six, where I'm reiterating, there are six main section of C program. Okay, I will show you in our virtual programming lab also, so that you can understand it clearly. The first section is called documentation section. Okay, the second section is called link section. The third section is called definition section. And the fourth section is called global declaration section. And fifth is main section, and final is subprogram. I will explain one by one, nothing. Don't worry, it's very simple. See, just like I said, a human being having multiple section, hand section, head section, and likewise. Similarly, a C programming, six section. The first is documentation section. And remember, these six sections are not mandatory. If you want to use these sections, you can use it. Else, no need to use all these sections in every program. Whenever need, then you use. Okay. Now I am using this winter cloth. Will I use the same in summer? No. In summer, I will definitely not use winter cloths. Therefore, similarly, these sections are available to you, but whenever you need in program, then only you use it. But remember, two sections are very, very important. One is called main section. One is called link section. This is one. These two are mandatory sections that you need to include in most of your programs. Now, before going to the next topic, let me show this in your virtual programming lab. Till here, now the structure of a C program is okay to you? Please repeat once again. No problem. I will explain. No, I am going to explain you on a virtual programming lab so that you can understand it easily. Thank you, dear learners, Nandan, Ranjit, Samim. Thank you, everyone, dear learner. Let me show the same in our virtual programming lab. Okay. Now, see, this is the first section is called, this is your declaration section. Okay. Declaration section, you need to explain the purpose of your program. It is not mandatory. You can remove here, no problem. Your program will run well and fine. The thing is, why we need declaration section is to make understandability. Today, there is only one program. Tomorrow, if you wrote hundreds of programs in your project, how you will understand what is the purpose of a program? Then you need to give a declaration. In C, there are two ways to give declaration. Okay, this is the first way of giving declaration. And if you are using two backslash and giving declaration, it is single line declaration. And while using the first one, you can write multiple line declaration. For example, if I want to write multiple line, simple C program, today's date is, what is today's date? Is 18th/12. Let me write it here. 18th, 12, 20, 21. See, here you have wrote your declaration, your instruction in multiple line. Whenever you need to give multi-line instruction or multi-line declaration, you need to use the first method. Second method is used to give single line declaration. Okay, and just I said declaration is need to give information about your program, the purpose of the program, right? Now next is next section is called link section. See, this is the 7th line of your code. It is about the link section. Hash include stdio.h. It is telling to the compiler, please include, please link the definition of stdio.h. stdio.h is a library. Purpose is to include standard input output related functions. Dear learner, we will when I will explain you function, I will explain you the functions are of two types. One is called library function, one is called user defined function. Library function means the definition of the function is already available to you. The thing is, you need to include the library and you can use the function. For example, printf. See in this program, I will explain you the purpose of program. Don't bother about just I am explaining you the section of program, the structure of a program. See the 15th line printf. It is telling you enter the radius of a circle. Now printf is a predefined function or library function. Did you define? No. It is like your father's car. The thing is, you need to just get the key from your father. That means because your father car means you having all rights to access your father's car. The thing is, you need to have the key, and key is here hash include stdio.h. To use any of the functions of stdio.h, you need to include that header file. Okay, now this is called link section. This section you need to write all those header files that you want to link in your program. The next section is definition section. For example, in this program, I used the program purpose of this program is to calculate the area of a circle. Okay, I will tell you how to do that. Just see, I am removing everything for your understandability, better understanding. Yeah, these 3 lines only I need, and this I just want to, yes. This is 1 line comment or 1 line documentation section or for single line comment, and this is for multi-line comment. Okay. Now I want to write a C program to calculate area of a circle. See, area of a circle means what is the formula? The formula of area of a circle is pi r square. Okay. Therefore, I declared 3 variables. I declared 2 variables. One is area and one is r. Okay. I will explain you once I explain you the simple C program. I will explain you each and everything. Just you focus here. Here I used 1 variable area and 1 variable r. Area is equal to pi r square, and I am printing here the value, printf area. Now just save this, and here I gave input as 3 and run it. Okay. Now see the value of pi. Here one thing you have to do is you have to explain the value of pi. Here you define 1 variable float pi equal to 3.14. Okay. Now I am using here pi now. Therefore I have to explain what is the value of pi. Now what I did is just I saved it and compile it. Give a value 3 and execute it. Now it is giving you 28. The area of the circle is 28. See, if I am giving the value here pi, one time just I gave the value 3.14. But if I want to change the value of pi, okay, or if I am using the value of pi or the value of variable 20 times, And if you want to define it here, then we will use one macro called hash define. If you define hash define pi equal to 3.14, just write here pi 3.14, and you can use it here without declaring this variable pi. Okay. Now, this is called definition section. If you are going to define a variable while using macro, then this is called definition section. It is not mandatory. Again, I am saying in structure of your C program, these six sections are not mandatory. Documentation section is not mandatory. Definition section is not mandatory. Global section is not mandatory. Whenever you need it, use it. Just like in this program, I defined pi, the value of pi is 3.14. I want to use it. Just use it. Here the pi is capital Pi. Okay. Now just use it. What is the value of pi? 3.14 already defined. Just compile it and execute it. It is giving you the same output. See, the first is declaration section. Second is now your definition section. Next is your link section. Then next is main section. Remember, main section is your entry point of the program. Main section is your entry point of the program. What does it mean? Just like whenever you enter to your house, there is a main gate, no? You are not coming out, jumping from the top stairs and coming down to your home now. You are coming from a main gate, right? These days, especially elderly people in our house, they used to say, please wear some cap, okay, so that you can avoid winter, because mostly winter, no, cold enters from your ears. Therefore, we need to put some scarf or cap. That is what entry point. Similarly, every C program having entry point, and main is your entry point. Main is mandatory in every C program. Now tell mandatory in all and every C program. Very good, dear learners. Ashutosh, entry point of the program. Now come to your program. Yes, this is the main, and compiler start execution from the main. Now, in the main, there are two things. One is called declaration part, where you need to declare your variable, your functions. You need to call your functions in this main, and this is called execution part. And the next important component or section of your C program is called global declaration. Global declaration means you can declare a variable either globally or locally. For example, in my village, there is one person name is Obama. Okay, he's a farmer. But there is another person, Obama, who was former US president. Therefore, whenever you will call Obama, this global Obama will come into our mind. Therefore, what is the meaning of global declaration? If you declare a variable globally, for example, if I want to declare a variable Obama, I have to declare globally, means before main. Here you have to declare one variable. Let's say I am giving the name of my variable Obama. Obama. You can give any name. Just for understanding purpose, I am giving Obama, and I am giving the value to Obama is 10. Now tell me, this is a global Obama. And if you are going to print the value of Obama, now tell me what Obama value will be. Please write in chat box. Now you declared globally. Before main means globally, global declaration. Now you are trying to print the value of Obama. What will be the output? Just tell me. Tell me in chat box. 10. Very nice, Vishal, Manish, Hers. Thank you so much. Yes, the value of Obama is declared globally. Whenever you will use either in your main function or your subprogram, the value will be global value only. But here I defined another Obama. Okay, my village Obama. In my village Obama, his age is, let's say, 90. And I declared the Obama and I given the value 90. Now tell me, what will be the output? Whenever you are printing Obama, what will be the output? Please write in chat box. Village Obama or global Obama? Exactly. Someone is saying 90. Everybody is most of you are telling correctly. Yes, if you call in your village the Obama, this Obama will come, this farmer will come. But if there is no Obama in your village, then which Obama will come? Global Obama. Hope you understand global section of C program. Yes, village Obama, exactly. Local variable. Yes, yes, everybody. Yes, thank you so much, dear learner. And let me go to my presentation. See, dear learner, in every C program, this question is very important for your end term examination also in 10 marks. They may ask like explain the various sections of C program. Then you have to tell all the sections like documentation section, link section, definition section, global section, main function, and subprograms. Okay, now I explained documentation, link, definition, global, main, everything I explained. One thing was remaining is called subprogram. Subprogram is nothing but functions, dear learner. Functions is nothing but a block of code that you need, you can execute n number of times whenever it required. For example, I will tell you, I used to explain a function in such a way. For example, if I want food, I have two options. I can prepare the food. I can go my house and go to my house and start preparing food. Another is I can go to any hotel. Hotel is ready-made available. Food is already available. You order. Okay. For example, if you want to have a dosa, you can go to the hotel and say, I want 5 dosa. I want 10 idli. No, not 10 idli. Maybe 5 or 4 idli. Maybe some of you need 10 idli. Okay, means ready-made available. You have function ready-made available. You can use it whenever you need it. Okay. Now, in a function, when I will explain function in detail, I will explain each and everything over there. But remember, in function, 3 things are there. One is called declaration, one is called function call, and one is called function callee or function definition. Now, every C program should have function declaration. Now, here I am just writing void. I am going to define one function called cow. Okay, cow. I am going to define one function cow. I given a declaration there. Now, here I am calling cow. I am calling cow. C is a case sensitive language. Again, I am saying you, dear learner, there I use small c. And if you wrote here capital C, it having a different meaning. Remember, whether you are using variable, constant, function, in naming convention, C is a case sensitive language. Okay, therefore, if you use capital, it having a different meaning. Okay, now cow, and you are calling the function cow. This is called function. This is line 5, line 6 is function declaration, line 20 is function call, and finally function definition. Now you are going to define your function. Now let us save it and compile it and run it. Now see, in my definition, cow is saying I am a domestic animal. Means whenever you need cow, you are using function cow. You are calling cow. And what is the output you are getting? I am a domestic animal. For example, it is evening time and you may need some dinner kind of thing. Let us have a small party. And I am going to define one function called void food. Now food, everybody wants food, no? Yes or no? Okay, if yes, please write F in chat box. F means food. Now we defined a function food, and here I am calling food. See, every function having 3 sections. One is called declaration. I declared my function name is food. I am calling function food, and finally I need to define no. Then finally define void food. Food, and here you have to write the definition of your function. Okay, definition I am writing printf, and I am writing Let's say, what you want in dinner? Dear learner, what you want in dinner? Let's say biryani. Biryani is ready. Okay, this is subprogram. See, function in C is also called subprograms. Okay, now save it, compile it, and execute it. Now see, here it is telling biryani is ready. But see, I am domestic animal, and in same line, it is saying biryani is ready. Therefore, I want this output should come next line. Then what I need to use? \n. Okay, it tells the compiler to it brings your cursor at next line to your console. Okay, now once you save it, then compile it, and now just see, biryani is ready. Now see, structure of C program is clear to all of you. See, every C program having 6 things. One is called declaration. Okay, documentation section. One is called documentation section. This is your documentation section. This is your link section, where you are going to link your libraries with your program. First is the documentation section. Second, everybody please write chat box. Write in chat box what are the different sections in C programming language. First is write in chat box documentation section. Second is link section. Subprogram, exactly. So have a revision. What are the 6 sections? Number 1, documentation section. Number 2, link section, linking your library with the program. Next is definition section. Next is global section, Obama. Next is main section, and final is subsection. Again, I am repeating, dear learners, these sections are not mandatory in your C program. Just like global section, if you need, you can use it. If you not need, no need to use it. Just like this winter cloth, I am wearing sweater in winter, but definitely not in summer. But what you need, what is mandatory? Main section and your link section. Okay, now come to the next, tokens in C. Every C program, the smallest building block of a C program is called token. Whatever you write in C program, everything is token. For example, in let's say this example, here int main, okay, then this curly braces opening, curly braces quote, everything float a. A is a variable. I will explain what is variable and what is data type. Just since it is our first class, let us try to understand slowly one by one. This is your simple C program. Here I define 2 variables. One is A and one is B. Okay. Now, each and every small unit of your C program is called token in C. There are several tokens like keywords, identifier, constant, string, special symbols, operator. What else you want? In a C program, we need these things only. We need keywords, we need constant, identifier, and operator, special symbols. See, keywords are reserved words. The meaning of keyword is already known to the compiler. Predefined word, for example, int, character, or if, while, do while, for, go to, switch. These all are predefined keywords in C programming. Okay, just you need to use it. It is already given to you. Just you need to use it because the meaning is already defined to the compiler. Next is identifier. Identifier is any name given to your variable, function, okay, your constant, your structure, your array, the name given to any of variable or constant structure. For example, in last example, I defined one variable Obama. Okay, what was the name? Name of the variable Obama. Therefore, Obama in that case was identifier. Okay, what was the name of the function? Cow. Cow is an identifier. What was the name of the variable in the last example? Can you please tell me? Here I defined two variables. One is R, R for radius. Again, I am repeating, students, whenever you define a variable name should be meaningful. Okay, R means radius of the circle, area. Okay, now what is R? R is nothing but identifier. Here what is area? Area is nothing but identifier. And what is cow? Cow is nothing but a name given to the function. No, that is nothing but identifier. Therefore, what is identifier? Identifier is the name given to function, variable, constant, array, structure, union. Okay, next is constant. Constant and variable we will discuss in detail in the next slides. Okay, now special symbol. Every C program having a special symbol. You can see here curly braces and then operators. Here you can see plus, equal to. Now just come to our program. See, student, here we started our C program. See, int is a data type. Okay, every variable should have a data type. Okay, now these all data type, just like see, int, float, char, okay, double, these all are data type, and these all are keyword also. Keyword are reserved word. Those meaning is already available to the compiler. Okay, in this C program, what are the tokens? See, we having keywords. Every blue, whatever appearing in blue, no, these are keywords. We having keywords. Now we having C. We having identifier. What is the name of the function? Cow. Cow is the identifier. What is the name of the variable? Obama. Obama is identifier. We having identifier. And see, we having operator. Here I use multiplication operator. Okay. And special symbols. See, here I using these semicolon. Every C program ends with semicolon. Therefore, what is token? In every C program, you have keyword, identifier, constant, string, symbol, operator. Hope you understand. Understand means you in chat box. Not understand means and you in chat box. Right? If you understand, write you in chat box. Yes is saying you. Devendra is saying you. What about others? Sonali is saying you. Dear learner, please be fast because this is a interactive way of learning. Whenever you reply, that means you are in learning. Whenever you are not replying, you are out of learning. And I hope you all are good learners and you are in learning. Now, come to the slide now. Now, next is constant. See, a C program can have constant. Okay. For example, whenever you are going to store a value, you need to store a value in a variable or constant. Constants are fixed value. Okay, once you declare a variable as a constant, you cannot change its value. It's a fixed value. Okay, now the constants in C can be of various types, like decimal constants, like 10, 20, 450. Okay, like floating point constant, 10.3, 4.23, something like a fractional value. And octal constant, any number between 0 to 7, 0 to 1, 0, 3, 3. Hexadecimal, like 0BA, 0X7B. These are hexadecimal constant. Character constant, you are giving a character constant like in a small quotation. And similarly, string constant, if you are passing in double quotes. And if you are declaring the variable as a constant by using const keyword. Remember, a variable is declared constant. You have to use const keyword before it. For example, here int a is equal to 10. I declared as a const. Const means constant. Can I change its value? No, I cannot change its value at runtime. Okay. Now next is variable. Very important concept, dear learner. In order to understand variable, first we have to understand what is the purpose of variable. See, every C program, we need variable in order to store a particular value. But what exactly variable is? Variable is nothing but a memory block. Whenever you declare a variable, a block of memory is assigned. Okay. For example, here I declared a variable a is equal to 10. Okay. A is equal to 10. The value of a is stored in this block 10. Okay. Similarly, if you declared a variable b, another block of memory will be assigned to you, and you can give any value to your variable. Okay. Therefore, what is variable? Variable is nothing but a block of memory, a memory location given to you in order to do any operation. Okay. For example, if you want to add a plus b, then you need to declare two variables, a and b. Then what you will do? You will store the value of a in this block and another variable b in the block of b. Therefore, a variable is a block of memory or a memory location to store a value. A variable is used to store a value. And the next is, remember, the naming convention of declaring a variable. Variable name must begin with letter or underscore. Remember, your variable convention is the beginning of a variable must be either a letter or underscore. You cannot start a variable while using a numerical digit. Okay, the variable names are case sensitive. If I wrote the variable a and I wrote another variable capital A, both are having different meaning. Both are two variables. Okay, these are case sensitive. You can name variable by using combination of alphabet and numbers also allowed. And the fourth is, no special symbols are allowed. You cannot use any special symbol in variable. Okay. For example, I said no, every variable should start with a letter or underscore. See, Obama. Obama is a variable, no? Okay. Now, is this one Obama? Okay. One Obama is allowed. Can you write in chat box? One Obama variable is allowed. Can you write in chat box? Let me see chat box. No. Yeah, yes, Rajeshri, not allowed. Just I said you every variable should start with a letter or underscore. Underscore Obama allowed. Let us check. What will it execute or not? Let us compile. See, it is giving you error at one Obama. This variable is not acceptable. What do you need to do? You need to change, and you can use underscore, not a problem. Underscore is allowed. Okay, now see, successful compiled. But one Obama not allowed. Now, but you can use Obama 1. Okay, this is allowed or not? Yes, tell me in chat box. Obama 1 is allowed. Yes, yes, Subham, yes, Piyush, Anshu, everyone. Yes, it is allowed because a variable name should start with alphabet. Okay, in between you can have numbers also. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your quick and active response, dear learner. You all are very active learners. I am very happy to be with all of you. And let us try with another one. Can we have special symbol? Dollar Obama? Obama in US? No. US dollar is there? No. Let us try. Is it allowed? No, it is not allowed. Okay. Therefore, variable name should start with underscore or start with alphabet. Hope you understood. Understand means you in chat box. Not understand means NU in chat box. Understand means you in chat box, and not understand means NU in chat box. Thank you. Dear learner, this is all about our today's class. And before go, yes, in this class today we have discussed programming languages. What is the purpose of a programming language and history of C programming language, structure of a C program. We discussed a simple C program, and then we discussed various tokens in C, and finally we discussed variables and constants in C. This is various topics in your unit 1. Dear learner, I request you please go in your learning management system, visit your self-learning material, SLM, and refer it. And if you have any doubt, please come to your learning management system and discussion forum. Please feel free to ask. Okay, and uh, now I am going to have a self evaluation for you all, and the self evaluation quiz. Just for that, I need to come to my slide. Just 1 minute. Yes. Dear learner, in this self-evaluation quiz, I will ask some simple questions and you need to answer in chat box. Okay. You need to answer in chat box. Is it audible? Is it audible? Audible means in chat box. Audible means in chat box. Now, this is a success of each plan.